you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
Stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Joe Glenn will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Jeff Escalona take his first cut to the ball game here. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Roberto Gallegos will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Lewis Harden will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Jack Decker digs in at the plate. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Foul back. Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Edgar Feliz start things out in the second inning here with both teams already on the scoreboard, but his guys down a run.
Yeah, it was a pretty good start. You get that solo home run to give you the early lead, but then you cough it right back up in the bottom half.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Omar Salinas get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove, because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
And that misses 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here he comes on 2-2. And that one can never threaten the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
But you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Here's the first offering. Frank Pena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Tigers lead 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Joe Glenn is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
First baseman.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Jeff Escalona will dig in. He singled his first time around. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Baez has a long run, but he'll make the catch back behind 3rd for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Roberto Gallegos will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. Lewis Harden will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
third baseman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Jack Decker will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 40, Edgar Coley.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Nothing across here this half. Omar Salinas will step in now to lead off the inning to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
The batter, number 10.
Now here's the first pitch.
Zach Logan.
Zach Logan is in for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now here's the first pitch. Frank Pena comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Breaking pitch there, but it looked like he was waiting for it as he yanks it through the hole and into right field for a one-out single.
First baseman
Joe Glenn will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Jeff Escalona will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
now batting. Right fielder
Roberto Gallegos is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Here comes another 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Tigers get just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers 2. First pitch coming.
for the Tigers. Third baseman.
Lewis Harden stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Come on, let it right here.
Jack Decker is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Edgar Feliz is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Baez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Omar Salinas will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here comes a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Zach Logan will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Second baseman.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Frank Pena will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. but will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Joe Glenn will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And that's off his leg on the mound, and he is in there. Jeff Escalona will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Right fielder, Roberto.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Marmolejo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Luis Santiago will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Lewis Harden will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
Jack Decker started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Edgar Feliz will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ballgame are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. But he's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
Player of the game honors for this one, and guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
And I think, all things considered, this was really
Everybody